Workers in the park, I'll call it home.
Welders making sparks, I'll call it home.
Charger fans, I'll cheer it.
People with that spirit,
Call it home.
avocado growers, call it home. Loyal opera goers, call it home.
Koalas in the zoo do.
Captains and the crew do
Call it home. Wherever you came from, whatever is dear. Your life, your love, your laughter, you brought it all here.
Workers at their labors, call it home.
Nice to know your neighbors, call it home.
Here's what's so appealing, we can share the feeling, call it home. TV8 calls it home. Call it home. TV8 calls it home. Call it home.
Wherever you came from, whatever is dear. Your life, your love, your laughter, you brought it all here.
Workers at their labors, call it home.
Nice to know your neighbors, call it home.
Here's what's so appealing, we can share the feeling, call it home. TV8 calls it home. Call it home. TV8 calls it home.
Wherever you came from, whatever is dear. Your life, your love, your future, you brought it all here.
Workers at their labors, call it home.
Nice to know your neighbors, call it home. Friends from many nations, television stations, call it home. TV8 calls it home.
Call it home.
TV8 calls it home.
Call it home.
Hello, I'm Michael Tuck. You know, San Diego is a long way from Philadelphia, and since my arrival here, I've been working to get acquainted with my new hometown. In addition to my responsibilities as news anchor at 5 and 11, I'm also working as a street reporter. It's a unique opportunity that puts me inside the community. It's the only real way to learn how our city works. It's a good feeling living in San Diego, made even better by working for you. Please join me, won't you, at 5 and 11 on News 8. Hello, I'm Michael Tuck. Earlier this month, News 8 broke an exclusive story on child stealing in Mexico. Reporter Judy Elfenbein and I journeyed across the border to discover that American couples who want to avoid adoption procedures in this country can buy children on the black market in Mexico. Prompted by our series of reports, the U.S. Attorney's Office has launched its own investigation into the problem. On News 8, we're committed to covering stories that affect our community. Tonight, share our findings on News 8.
Somebody that's suffering from a crime.
Hello, I'm Michael Tuck. You know, there's a part of everybody's job that's extremely difficult, a working situation that's bound to come up that you just can't avoid. On Tuesday, November the 7th, TV8 cameramen Bob Gardner and Mark Griswold were there when a major news story broke. While shooting a story for TV8, Bob followed a Blue Angels pilot through his final flight. It's not always pleasant being the first on the scene, but we're professionals whose job is to bring you news as it happens. Our exclusive coverage makes us all better informed. Your home station is working for you, so please join us tonight at 11 o'clock.
I'm Walter Cronkite. The KFMB news staff tells me that the people of San Diego are facing critical decisions, decisions that will affect the life of the community for years to come. Decisions about housing, public education, and how to face the spiraling cost of living. To make intelligent decisions about these community issues, San Diegans need to be informed. And one of the best ways to stay informed is to watch News 8. Stay informed, watch News 8 on TV8, your home station.
Hi, Hi, I'm Allison Ross. Usually you see me here on the set reporting with Michael Tuck. By 5 o'clock, the stories have been written, the film edited, and we bring the results of a day's work home to you. But what you see here is only part of what happens in my day. As a reporter, I'm out in the community, experiencing San Diego and then sharing it with you. I feel fortunate that San Diego is part of my life. It's so important to me that News 8 become part of yours. It can be. Weeknights at 5. Join us.
I'd been in San Diego nearly 6 years, I guess, but never stepped aboard the Star of India till we did our live weather broadcast from there. I drove by a lot of times, and I'm afraid many of us miss things every day. We drive by, but we don't really see how super our home is until friends or relatives come in from out of town, and then it seems we show them around like we own the place. I guess that's why I like the weather on News 8. We don't just look out the window or drive by San Diego. We take you there.
See Clark Anthony with the weather weeknights at 5 and 11 on News 8.
There's an all-new look to an old family favorite, the $100,000 Name That Tune. It's a look of new excitement and vitality, new bands, new singers, and even disco dancers. But the basic elements of the game haven't changed. It's still full of surprises as contestants compete for money and prizes as they prove their musical mastery through medley roulette, bid a note, and the golden medley. And you can play along on the $100,000 Name That Tune, Monday night at 7:30.
Weekdays at 4, Gage and DeSoto, a lifestyle of survival on Emergency One. Action adventure weekdays at 4 on Emergency One.
You can get it on.